Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Ball State Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's caught. It's Boyd. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him. He's sacked.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Caught over the middle. It's Downs. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And bulldozing his way through. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And there's the handoff. Powers through. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And out comes the field goal unit.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, the football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. And the back gets the football.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Gets into space at the 50. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This one is right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Chippewas. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. On the kickoff, it is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Bringing pressure. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Chippewas move into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He's running out of time here.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Chippewas will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. We get the 2nd half started with a running play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the 2nd half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the returner heads out of bounds. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Boyd. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Quarterback drops back. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, They better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ball State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Chippewas are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handing off on the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made way down to the 25. Touchdown, Chippewas. That puts them on top in the 2nd half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st to keep this drive moving.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Trying to get the throw off. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Gets it away. It's a laser directional kick toward the sideline. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Boyd. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The offense will obviously decline. Team is out on the field. Kick crosses the goal line before bouncing over the sideline. It'll be a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made to go 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first down. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Gonna run it. It's Downs. And he's not gonna get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Offense moving to a bunch formation. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Chippewas will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The ball is caught. Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your 4th quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackled, but first down. Offense now in the all-important red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. A quick juke. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Chippewas will have 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try the right here. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
You know, they try to run the football. Keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion. The clock will...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. And this time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll make the catch for the additional 2 points, but still falls short on the scoreboard. Game over. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. As simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.